What we have today is a Casablanca Halogen Star. The Halogen Star existed alongside two other Casablanca models that looked rather similar to it, those being the Mercury and the Meridien. All three of them shared the same general beehive-shaped motor housing. The Halogen Star differed from those two models in the sense that it was a bit more designer choice. It usually came with a halogen-style light kit that had rings on it that was somewhat similar to the Saturn light kit, except it had a round dome on the bottom as opposed to a sharply edged sconce. And in some cases, actually most cases, the blade irons would mount to the top of the blade as opposed to the bottom, which, as you can see, this model does have that feature. This one, however, does not have the halogen-style light kit. It just has a basic Snow White K4B. The blades on the fan are drooping a bit. And this is also one of the earliest halogen stars I have ever seen, dating to October of 1987. Blades are flat-ended, like Saturn blades. The camera will focus. Top of the fan is a bit greasy. This fan was originally installed in a kitchen, and I just kind of threw it up. I didn't actually clean it off before filming, even though I probably should have. But overall, the fan is in pretty nice shape and works very well. One thing I forgot to point out while we were looking at it up close is that there were 3 holes drilled into the switch housing in perfect sums of 3. Not exactly sure why that's there. Maybe they're there to help hold up the halogen light kit, which of course this fan doesn't have, so it doesn't matter anyways. But maybe those were put into every halogen star model as like a support piece for the halogen light kit. This is the only halogen star I own as of recording this video, so I have yet to own one with a halogen light kit, so I am not entirely sure. If it's not used for a support piece, then I don't know, maybe the owners were just being weird with it. Anyways, demonstrate the fan now, starting with the light. And now we'll demonstrate the fan, starting on speed number 1. Go to speed number 2. And there's a lot of clouds passing by outside right now, so the lighting in the video may vary quite a bit. Speed number 3. Blades aren't perfectly balanced, but they aren't super out of balance either. One of them does have a little weight on it, so whoever owned this fan before me did have a balancing kit on it. And the bearings are thankfully also pretty quiet, despite this thing being a bit of a grease bomb. Not necessarily sure if extra grease exposure like that will make the bearings louder or quieter. Experiences on that may differ. Speed 4. One other thing worth noting is that the IT board in this fan may have been upgraded at one point in time, as the tone of it sounds a bit like RMM4, not RMM2, which is the era of when this fan would have been made. And I am using a W11 on it, so knock on wood. Speed 5. Speed 6. Fan is kind of fast. Not super fast, but for a fan of its size, it's pretty quick. It does have a little bit of a wobble, but clearly the balancing kit is doing its job. There's those holes I was talking about earlier. That's one of 3. And again, they're all evenly spaced out, like there's another one over there. And then a third over on the other side. And there you go, a Snow White Casablanca Halogen Star.